Hi, it's Jig from Spring Networks with another quick video on the goals of secure SD-WAN. Today we're discussing why and how legacy SD-WAN or WAN deployments in general have become this complex.
So this slide explains how complex we made our branch architectures. So how did we end up with this complexity? Well, it's usually a pain point that an enterprise is trying to resolve, or a smart idea by a skilled engineer. So over the years, you keep making these improvements and you end up with a WAN optimization solution. Then you would have early adopters of SD-WAN trying to run SD-WAN, for example, for traffic steering or load balancing purposes. Then you get a WAN router, a security appliance, an LTE appliance, and so on and so forth. You just keep having this sprawl of network equipment all over your branch network. So once you get to this stage, you're kind of apprehensive to make any formal changes because it's somewhat working, but at an immense cost of complexity and inefficiency. What you need is a simplified architecture which is CapEx and OpEx efficient. Also, when you take a closer look, you realize these multiple WAN devices open up new attack surfaces and increase the security risks within that branch network. It becomes hard to make this environment security compliant. It takes up so much space and consumes too much power for a small branch environment to operate. You're looking for simplicity. You don't want to be chasing behind network problems all day. Okay, so with this model, let's have a look at the performance impact. Let's look at a typical packet flow. So a packet hits the wire, comes onto the LAN switch. The LAN switch would then forward it to the WAN optimizer. The WAN optimizer would look at this packet and it would do its get packet, pass packet, then it'll do a bit of quality of service and TCP optimization, and then passes it on to the SD-WAN device. Next, the packet will get to the SD-WAN appliance. At this point, it will go through the same process. It will do its basic lookup, it'll do some traffic steering, and then forward the traffic down to the WAN router. At the WAN router, it will perform a similar set of functions. It would do a route lookup and pass it on to the next appliance. So as you can see, there's a bunch of functions that gets repeated over and over again. The items that are highlighted in red are these functions, which results in about 60% of functions that get repeated over and over again, resulting in a lot of inefficiency. Think about managing the software codes for all these devices and trying to stay security compliant, which is super challenging in an environment like this. So how do we improve on an environment like this? By using a single WAN device, ideally a secure SD-WAN edge device. This is what corporates need to grow and be resilient. So we saw the packet flow on the legacy environment. So how is it here? As we get the packet from the local LAN, all these functions are performed just once. There lies the efficiency, the simplicity, and the ease of management. So to recap, it's one device to manage, one management system to learn, minimal resources required all up to take care of the box. It saves you space and power. It would optimize your traffic for your SaaS applications, and it will give you granular end-to-end visibility of all your applications. With this model, it'll be super easy to run an enterprise-wide security compliance, given that it's just the one box that you need to manage. I hope this video sheds some light on secure SD-WAN and its architecture, which is meant to be a zero-touch single software stack running on a single device.